Hello, everybody. I'm Scotty Ernst. We're here at the 2024 EOS here in Daun, Germany, and we're going to do a little quick pit walk, kind of show you the craziness behind the scenes of everything on our practice day. We got people here from all over Europe, from the U.S., a couple guys from South Africa that made a trip. So we're just going to walk through. I see Miklos over here from England. We're going to, I get him here. I catch him with a mouthful of food here, Miklos. Isn't that how it normally works?
That's right.
All right, that's right. So Miklos, we got camera right here in front. Miklos, you're one of the, we got a lot of Brits here this time.
We have, yeah, there's a lot turned up. Yeah, it's good following, yeah.
You've been running the U.S. for a long, long time. You've been racing for years. When did you start racing?
86, 87.
86. What was your first car?
It was a Mardave Apache,
Wow.
which is like a UK basic car. Aluminium chassis, fixed axle on the back, really basic suspension.
Do you still have that car?
I don't know. I bought another one to stick on the shelf,
Oh, yeah.
but I don't have the original one anymore, no.
Original one would probably worth a lot of money, like old school Tamiya stuff.
Yeah,
You know,
right,
it's
yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
So what's your favorite part about coming to the U.S.?
The camaraderie and having a good laugh with everybody and just a bit of racing on the side, really. Well, it's always competitive and it's always well run.
Good deal. Well, it's always good to have you guys, and like I said, got a lot of Brits here. And do you like the layout and the flow of the track?
Yeah, flows really well. It's nice and easy to drive. The jumps work really well. You don't need to power over them. The speed of the car when you let off is enough to get over them. They work really well. Yeah, on the track.
Well, we appreciate you coming, and best of luck.
Cheers, thank you. Thanks for the work you're doing. Cheers.
Thanks, man. All right, so we got Miklos down there. We're just gonna kind of skip through and talk to everybody. I see David Ronnefolk down here. We're gonna get a few words with David. We're gonna come down here and get him. He's busy checking the data on the phone. We're here with David Ronnefolk. David, new year, lots of changes for you. Things going well so far with you and X-Ray?
Yeah, for sure. I'm really happy to be part of the X-Ray team, and first round went pretty well in November. I was able to get a second and a TQ in four-wheel drive, and finished fourth, qualified third in two-wheel drive. So that was a good first event with X-Ray, and since then the guys have been hard at work back at the factory and have some new setup ideas that we are running here. Started out great. We tried some stuff in the second and third practice that I wasn't really happy about. So for tomorrow, we're going to change a couple more things and try to get a little bit more forgiveness out of the car, which is needed on this track because it's a challenging one. It's a fun layout, and I really like it, but just need the car to be a little bit more easy to drive. But overall, super happy to be part of the team, and it's going to be. I'm sure it's going to be a good year.
You're obviously more known for your nitro racing, world championship, and stuff like that. What's the biggest challenge going from nitro to the smaller electric cars?
Well, first of all, I used to run quite a lot of 10 scale when I was on HP. They didn't really have any production cars at the time, but I did do the 10 scale racing during the winter time here in Europe. Now I'm going to do it a lot more, obviously, with X-Ray having all the cars on the platforms in the different classes, and I think it's just a bit more intense. The speed is faster, obviously. No room for errors because qualifying is so important in 10 scale. You need to, have a good qualifying result if you want to fight for those wins and the podium spots. So that's different because nitro you can kind of sleep your way through qualifying, find some stuff. You have the semi in Europe, but in the US you also have the longer main. So it's a different way of kind of planning your race, I would say. 10 scale is more like you really have to be there from the get-go, and sometimes that makes it difficult. Like if the car is not great when you just show up to the track, you're gonna be on the back foot, and you have to find what you're missing on the setup. So that can be the hard part. And like I said, if you don't have a great qualifying in 10 scale, you don't have the chance to fight for those podium spots. So.
Let's flick back to nitro here. World Championship year, going to be in Brazil. Are you going to the warm-ups they're going to have, and what's your thoughts about this year's World Championships?
Yeah, I'm excited to go there. I will be at the Worlds, of course. Warm-up, we're still discussing, kind of checking whether the other guys are sending their drivers to that event or not. So yeah, it's still up in the air, the warm-up race, but for sure I'll be at the Worlds, of course. And looking forward to it. It's different. I was at the Argentina race back in 2012, so I've been in South America one time before. Had a good race there, finished fourth. So hopefully I can bring back the title from 2016. That's what I'm going for.
Well, great to have you and the X-Ray guys here. Best of luck.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
David's always class act here. Good to have a chat with him. We'll go down here. I got Yuna Hotnen over here. Yona, come on over here. Just working our way down here to the associated guy, Yona Hotnen. It has been a long time since I've seen you now. You know, finished school, you went in the military for a little bit, but now you're back ready to rock and roll, do some racing.
Oh yeah, it's finally good to be here back in Daun and see you again. So, all excited.
You guys have the brand new B7 that just came out. You guys just got a little bit of time and testing on it. Two-wheel drive side of practice is done. Tell us how it went.
First, car felt a bit slow, but at the last practice we got it pretty good. So I'm hoping it will be better tomorrow. So some things to try yet, but we're getting there slowly.
Have you been able to get a lot of time in practice, you know, and that once your military was done and kind of get back into the RC world that you lived for so many years?
Oh yeah, I was working after the military, but then I had also time for RC. So feels like I'm back again.
All right. Well, best of luck to you. Good to see you again.
Thanks. Thank you.
All right. You and I, we've been friends for a long, long time, and his dad, and cool to see them. Trying to see where the rest of the guys went. It looks like maybe, I guess they're all going down. You know, let's flip over. We're going to walk down. Sorry about my backside here. We're going to see all these guys are queuing up, and yeah, let's throw a microphone in their face when they're coming down here. Oh, Mikal just picked us out here. All right. Are you up next? Oh, good. All right. We're gonna munch our way through. Mikal Orlowski here from Team Schumacher. It's been it's been a whirlwind craziness for you. You started out the year touring car racing in France, and you had testing in Switzerland, ETS here last weekend, back to Switzerland for testing, and now it's all coming to a head here at EOS.
Yeah, it's been pretty crazy. I've been out of home for the last 2 weeks, either driving on an RC track or driving my real car from different tracks. So it's been mental last 2 weeks, but very successful with the win in France and the win here last weekend at this hole. So it's been good, and I'm a little bit tired, but I tried to have some good sleep last few days to recover my body and my mind, and I'm very well prepared with the cars. The testing in Switzerland was very productive and very good, so I'm feeling good. Cars are working very well. Tour drive was very good for me and the whole team. We're 1 to 3 with the new LD3, and now forward drive. I'm looking forward to it. But it's a long weekend, 4 days, first time at the EOS, which I like a lot. I always like the longer races, a little bit more time to spend some time with the team, catch up with some friends that you haven't seen for a long time. So it will be an awesome weekend, and I'm also looking forward to go back home on Monday.
Oh, I'm sure of it. I've known you a long time, since you were 8 years old or whatever, started running TT01. You ran on-road for a long time, then you kind of fell in love with off-road. Your first kind of big titles were European off-road, stuff like that. Then you go back into America and you win a world title in 12 scale, and now you're back to off-road. I'm sure everybody wants to know, what's your favorite, on-road or off-road?
Yeah, lots of people ask me that. To be honest, it changes from time to time. My favorite class. I used to love 10 scale off-road. That was my favorite classes, because touring car wasn't going too well, and I really didn't have any wins there. But since I started winning on-road, I really enjoyed the touring car racing outdoors. Huge track, loads of speed, traction. Of course, I still love 10 scale off-road. We won the Euros in e-buggy 8 scale last year, so this is also loads of fun to race with. 12 scale actually is my least favorite class. I hate driving 12 scale because it's so easy to make the car really bad from perfect, or from really bad to perfect. So millimeters of front additive on the tire going wider or narrower with the additive changes so much. So I don't really have a favorite, but at the moment I enjoy touring car, I would say, the most, and then 10 scale off-road.
All right, well, great to have you here. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, Mikal Orlowski, the one world title he's got, he hates driving that car. He's been smoking fast in touring car. Got the U.S. World Championship coming up in the U.S. In a little bit, so who knows what's going to happen. But that's just a little quick behind the scenes what's going on here at the EOS in Daun.